setting, audio sharing, share party audio. Playing these motherfucking Seahawks. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. It goes without saying.
There we go. Pick six.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Oh,
he didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Seahawks 0. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain
offensively. We always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes,
Damn.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
I couldn't get over there in
10,
time.
and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 78 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Jerome Adams with it, the old pro safety. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open, and he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. There's Wilson to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter. They were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanted to continue to go to the guy that's already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Again, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Seahawks 14, Vikings 7. Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happened. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Second and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Vikings 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. Second down and 8. Again, this is Cook looking to find a lane, but he can't range
21-7.
line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Out on the edge, you love to have quarterbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Jackson now to throw on third down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now this throw caught left side, and he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Vikings.
Jackson on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
21, Vikings 14. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the 38, Wilson.
I hate when they
past the 20 and all the way in. Touchdown.
I did the wrong fucking adjustment, ran all my niggas down.
Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Myers for the extra point.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of
This
game.
nigga big hit me. This nigga fell down and stood right back up. Come on, man.
It's another zone defense.
And then he dropped the ball.
For possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Man, he hit me as soon as I caught it. It was an incomplete pass, but he hit me. The man fell, but he stood right back up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Complete, Jefferson the target. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, the evidence is once again presented why he was such a top target at LSU, and Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher. What I love about him is the ability to play the ball in the air, and at the moment of truth, go up and take it from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
Making the stop that
Man,
time,
they got
Bobby Wagner.
these Seahawks hitting hard on every play. He ain't even on the dude and they hitting
Not
hard.
allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack. And
This nigga started his stick at me. He ain't even on the dude.
for a pickup of 2 yards.
Taken down by Bobby Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And it's 3rd down.
He ain't even on the dude, Lord.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I'm gonna have growing pain with this fucking quarterback.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, again to Penny. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
They certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come
They wrong for letting that nigga run down.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Hold on to the ball.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
These niggas can't hold on to the ball, man.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And certainly not the greatest of punts there. This will get out of bounds right at their own 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
One thing about the Seattle Seahawks offense, they are a run-first group, but when they throw the ball, they want to throw it downfield and sting defenses. And Philip Dorsett provides great speed and a good target downfield in order to get that done. Nice catch there. His speed adds an extra dimension to the Seahawks offense.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, That worked quite well for the defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
The Vikings 1st down.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men.
Hell yeah, 17-35 at the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
17-35. I get the ball back, though.
Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Michael Dixon to kick
Like
off.
Mel Cigarette.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota Vikings. He got the Seahawks.
Here are the Vikings now to start their
Shit,
next
I went and
drive.
picked up Tyree Jackson out of, free agency, so I'm
Starting the
working with
third
him.
quarter with Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down.
I'm
at the
using
23.
it. Shit, he just ain't getting
Well, it's time for
shit.
them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
I ain't
Get at least
used them
2
enough.
first downs.
I ain't
Give
used
their
them enough
defense a
in the
chance to settle
first
down
half.
a little bit after they give up a
That's the
touchdown.
problem.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
It's taken down by Bobby Wagner.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That's complete to Sharp. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now we give to Madison. And he went nowhere.
Man, these niggas in the backfield.
Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Lets it fly for Thielen.
This nigga dropping wide open passes. I don't get it.
And it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
Hold on to the ball, man.
Being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped him free from his grasp.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right?
20 to 35. I got 3 after drive.
But they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
There we go.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Oh, shit. Pick 6, baby.
He will take this one home.
Pick 6, baby.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays.
You called that
also
one,
have
my
to
boy.
have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And this is back to an 8-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
He always go to Metcalf when he in trouble.
The
I
Seahawks
noticed
take
that.
over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something.
Woo! Another pick.
Going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Okay. Another pick. Yes, sir.
That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead.
Back in this thing.
Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy
I ain't gonna even chance and go for 2 if I score. Shit. Got a whole 4 quarter. Oh, yeah.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
The ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They run it again with Cook. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Minnesota.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes. Because they've got to
try that play action jet sweep, y'all.
They need a touchdown.
I'll let you know what it's about.
This game, what play calls does he have on that sheet?
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break.
Yeah, we
You're
talking
watching
about the
the
face.
NFL on
Yeah.
EA Sports.
Yeah. Okay. This is here. This 3rd and goal. Shit. I'm gonna do it. I'm on the 5-yard line.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh, shit, it ain't open like that.
Taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Tremendous read and
Yeah.
by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner,
I'm gonna go and kick this field goal.
Have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Still got 5 minutes left. My defense playing lights out.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bailey's kick is good.
30-35.
That'll get the
Come
lead
on,
down to
let's
5.
play a
So
little
an interesting
defense
call
out.
there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession
Come on, give me that
game.
pick.
So not fully over yet.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson.
Come on!
Running back Rashad Penny.
Lord, they let that man catch that ball, man.
A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. He's in 4th quarter here. They got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot.
The turnover on down.
That one incomplete.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
3:19 left. Need to punch it in there,
y'all. The Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 33. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. He's got a 1st down past the 30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a foot
oh,
race.
Yeah. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 83 yards.
1-9. If I go for 2, it'll be 3.
So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Pepper goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah, I'm still along with him.
Big reason
Where you
why
went?
my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out.
In there. In there.
So now a field goal would only tie as they up there.
Yeah, I'm up on YouTube.
Dan Bailey
all right.
for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort
turnover
to
will seal the deal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete.
Come on, y'all.
Near the 40 to the 39.
He gonna kill this zone.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Wilson to throw.
Oh, yeah.
The throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
We got to go for it. 4th and 9. What I'm going to do.
Blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th and 9.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Oh, no. This nigga. Come on, man. Ran out the pocket and waited till his man turned around and threw it.
It's a first down.
29-yard line.
Oh, shit. He in field goal range.
So now then, the big play has to go away inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Dorsett's got it. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He'll look to throw.
They let him get that touchdown, man.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, shit.
I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the way that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last.
Oh, yeah. I still got 31 seconds, though.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because
And
they're
3
so
timeouts.
excited at the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here the Vikings now
Defense
to start
played
their
good
next
to the
drive.
last
One
fucking
possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
It's over with. I can't get this ball down the field, man.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Oh, I was out of bounds. Lord. Nigga, I was out of bounds. They let the clock keep running.
Type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done.
Oh, man. Madden on some bullshit.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
When the hell did the clock not stop?
to the last play, we're still.
Man.
Could it happen? Possibly. Even
That was bullshit.
So for the Seahawks, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
Damn,
I'm
man.
Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.